Welcome back to Classical Grooming. Today we're going to talk about Avon. Avon through the 70s, 80s, and 90s sold aftershaves. Normally Avon was a door-to-door distributor. You'd have housewives who wanted to make some extra money go about going door-to-door to sell different wares, normally cosmetics. But at some point Avon introduced aftershaves to increase their market, and women would generally buy aftershaves for their men as gifts or whatnot. And to make them more interesting to the commercial market, Avon would package them in decorative bottles. So I thought we'd go through some of these bottles. Most of these bottles go back to the 1990s, and just walk through history a little bit. So here we go. So the first one we have is this one. It looks to be, well, it's obviously a bird. I couldn't tell you what kind. And inside was sold Wild Country Aftershave. So this bottle is empty. So I will probably, I don't know, I might use that to store something else in. Here's a green glass bottle that carried Roses cologne. I have no idea what that smells like. Let's see if I can pick up. It lives up to its name, very strong of roses. It has a very realistic rose scent, which I appreciate. I wish there was something in there that I could try, but no dice. This rather gaudy Liberty Bell has Deep Woods cologne in it, and it still smells pretty good. I actually took a whiff earlier. Pretty nice. 30 years old. Looks to be a parakeet. Charisma cologne. I had never heard of Charisma. There doesn't seem to be any liquid, but let's see if I can catch. That's kind of interesting. This one smells a little feminine to me. So I don't know if this one was actually marketed to the ladies or not. Hard to tell. A lot of the fragrances that Avon made, I shouldn't say a lot, some of them can come across as unisex. Here we have a metal doe. Also more Charisma cologne, right? There seems to be a theme here, so I'm suspecting that that Charisma was a lady's perfume, but it's nice. So a lot of the female perfumes at the time were a lot more resinous. So in my opinion, guys today could probably pull them off because they don't come across as sweet and fruity and particularly wildly floral like some of the modern perfumes do today. Here we have a Stagecoach. It looks like it has some liquid still in it. Unfortunately, the label that says what it is seems to have fallen off. Let's see if we can take a smell. Leathery. Nice. A wagon. Wild Country Aftershave. Still quite a bit in there too. Score. I know there are some pretty big fans of Wild Country out there. If you happen to be a fan of Wild Country or any of the fragrances that I'm running across, please let me know down in the comments and let me know what your experience is with it. Thank you. All right, the train, pretty cool. This one's called the 1878 Centennial Express. It also had Wild Country, although it looks to be empty. So I think that's a keeper. Some of these I'm going to sell, and some of these I'm going to keep for my collection. Here we have a cardinal. Right, there seems to be traces of something in there. Charisma cologne. Yeah, you know what? I think I'd pull this off. This came with the collection of Avon. This is actually Cody. This is Emerald. There we go. I actually have a little history with this. Oh, that's nice. I used to sneak into my grandmother's bathroom and spray some because I like the scent so much. My wife wants this bottle. She may have to wrestle me for it. This was $3.95. So I think the current bottles are like $14. It's not an expensive fragrance. But this one's just amazing. I love it. Next one is a lamb. This one's completely empty. I can't really pick up anything that was in it. Sweet Honesty. So this one was definitely for women. It's too bad. My wife still uses Sweet Honesty. Maybe she'd like this one for her use. First Class Mail. N-A-L-E. Yeah, I know. Man, this is so scratched up that, yeah, I can't read it. No, this one, no order. That one's probably for sale. That's not my kind of thing. So if you're enjoying this walk through Avon history and the history of, 70s through 90s aftershave, please hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate that. We're working our way to 1,000 subscribers here, and we need every bit of help that we can get. You got your bear here. Ooh, it's got some liquid in it. This is also Wild Country aftershave. Oh yeah, that's nice. So I'm glad that a lot of these have juice in them. Of course, I couldn't swear that they're exactly what they were back when they were for sale. They certainly smell very familiar to me, but they are over 30 years old, so I can't say that some of the top notes haven't disappeared. We have a Derringer. Oh, this one's almost full. No. Oh, here we have to. I'm gonna have to take this handle off. Upside down. More Wild Country. I don't know if he loved it and bought lots, or she loved it and bought lots for him. It's not used, so I'm thinking she was more excited about it than he was. This was originally a box bought by a wife over a period of time. When she got something, she'd always evidently get her husband something, and that's why we have all this to look at right now. Here's some more little bottles that came with it. A fragrance called Heaven Scent. Find my glasses. My second pair of glasses. Evidently I need two to be able to read these things. That's a eau de parfum. And I'm seeing Helena. Can't read it, it's too blurry. Helena Rubenstein Incorporated, New York. No idea. Okay. Very resinous again with some florals. Probably be considered unisex today. And another little one that we got. Oh, this one's got even smaller writing. Holy smokes. Occuri, O-C-C-U-R-I cologne. No idea. Might be a female version of Wild Country. It has very similar notes to it. Here we have a gold-plated Roadster. Again, full. Excalibur aftershave. And I've got nose blind sniffing all this stuff. But from what I can pick up, more resinous. There's no leather note that I can pick up. But resinous and floral. I'll look up the notes if I can find them after I'm done recording. Charisma cologne. Alright. I think these bottles are just adorable. This one is Avon Rapture cologne. I'm guessing this was a female fragrance. Dang it. I wish I... Yep, I'm totally nose blind. I'm picking up little pieces of citruses. So what I can pick up's pretty good. Another Roadster. This one you can take the top off. The Touring Tea Excalibur Aftershave. So the Touring Tea, of course, is the bottle design. Excalibur Aftershave is the aftershave inside. I even have the box for this one. And that's pretty cool, huh? That's gonna go in my office. Here's the box to the covered wagon. Box to another one of the cars. I mean, these were not really expensive fragrances, but they obviously put a lot of creativity into them. It's one of the things I love about older stuff. Silver-plated Speedster here, or Roadster I should say. Hollande aftershave. I'm not even going to be able to smell this one either. I'll have to wait till my nose clears up. Nearly full. We have another Roadster. This one has nothing in it and no label. Can't tell what that was. It's a lovely green one. Probably didn't seem to show up in the camera well. This was the Straight 8 bottle with Island Lime aftershave in it. I've heard good things about this, but lime. I think it's turned just a little, but it's still pretty good. Seem to be missing a note in there somewhere. Cool. Another roadster with the pop top. I will probably sell all the duplicates. I'm not interested in having multiple copies of the same thing. And again, Excalibur aftershave. It's been a while. Again, very resinous. Maybe a little leather in there. Silver. The Stanley Steamer Deep Woods aftershave. I think we've run across this before. It's really nice. Yeah, some of these have really kept well. I wish I could describe it. It's got a little sweetness, some sweet resin in there, some it's not pine. There's a wood in there, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it. But it's got a woodiness, resin, sweet, maybe a little ambery. Last one of the bottles. This one seems to be empty. This one had Island Lime in it. It's all gone, so evidently he liked that one. Can't even smell it. I will probably... Well, I don't know. I might actually keep this bottle. It still has the sticker of the 8 on the top of it. And then we have 4 bottles of what I presume to be ladies' perfumes. Here we have a small bottle of Evening in Paris. Pour P-O-U-R-J-O-I-S. Well, maybe it's Bourgeois, New York. I don't know. I've never heard that one before. Enjoli perfume. Very pretty. Go back to the first one. Also pretty interesting. Very reminiscent of 70s perfumery. Maybe even earlier. This one? Yeah, it's empty. And what it had in it will forever be a mystery. Here's the box for the Silver Duesenberg. So that's it. I really hope that you enjoyed this walk through history. I mean, Avon again has a big, has a soft place in my heart. It was, Avon was a big part of the cosmetics and perfumery of the women of my childhood, as well as again, the aftershaves for the men, my first aftershave. And I am so glad to have these bottles. Some of them I'm selling off because they're duplicates. They don't really fit with what my decorations here. But I'll certainly keep others. I'm certainly going to try the juice. There's lots of it. I'm going to take advantage of that. I'll probably do some reviews of the different aftershaves as I go. And I'm really going to enjoy this collection. Thank you so much for stopping by Classical Grooming. I appreciate your participation in this channel, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.